I am live. Well, good morning, people. How are we today? Let me welcome in everybody to the live stream. Let me know who's all here by giving me a thumbs up in the chat. Let me know who's here by saying hello, good morning. How in the hell are you? Why do I have so many cords on my desk? Man, my God, you would think I'd be better organized. Let me see what's going on here. So, welcome in my Filipino Bay in the province. Hello, Jack. How are you guys? As you can tell, I'm not outdoors this morning. It is 40 freaking degrees outside. Too damn cold, right? Let me get you a better look at me. Too damn cold. 40 degrees outside. So how's everybody doing this morning? Make sure you give us a thumbs up, shout out, leave us a chat message, all of that, whatever. Ooh, wee. Holy smokes, I am cold. I'm even in my own house. Buying the kids in the legendary pack. That's me. Oh, man. I'm trying to... I'm a mess. I don't know how this is. How my desk gets so messy. Because I know it's not my fault. You guys have gremlins that come into your house late at night and mess with your stuff? Yo, timeout, Dennis. Dennis, good to see you this morning. Filipina, bye. Good to see you. Jack, good to see you. Hey, Filipina. I was going to tell you, what you need to do, Filipina, is on your YouTube channel, you need to create some playlists. That way it's easier for people to go in and run your playlist, which will help you build your watch hours. So maybe you make a playlist of all your live streams. Maybe you make a playlist of cooking and gardening. I don't know, whatever your subject matter is. But if you put those into playlists, it's easy for people to go in and click on your playlist and let it run and watch. Good evening. Yes, it's morning time here. Chasing Tails Outdoors is at work. Well, I'm glad you're the one at work. I feel like I'm at work. Every time I come home, even though I don't ever go anywhere, my house is a mess. Well, my office is a mess. Henry is in the house. Henry, how are you? Oh, look. Anybody see that? What do you think of that? Who do you think did that? Think a rat did that? Maybe Jack did that? Maybe my wife did that? I don't know. Mystic FN. No trolls yet from Jack. Joski, morning, Philip. You are the one and the only one. Hey, don't scare the trolls away. Don't scare the trolls away. You know, we got to show our troll fans some love. So we show them some love. And because we don't want to send them home crying like we do every day. Trolls, if you're in the house, give us a thumbs up. You can also super chat me. It only costs a little bit of money on your part and no money on my part. So, There you go, trolls. That's how it works. But trolls, we're glad to have you. And I know nobody else likes you, but on this channel, we think very highly of you trolls. I did a live streaming to mini trolls from India and Pakistan. That's great. I wish I'd get more trolls, you know. Trolls don't like my channel for some reason. Maybe it's because I'm not troll handsomely. Joe says, I recently went to a big music festival, NYC, and got to play with Don, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is, but congratulations. I think that's great. Anytime you get to be on the big show, so to speak, I think it's a feather in your cap. So congratulations to you for that. Maybe you can catapult it into something outstanding. That would be my word or my encouragement to you. Slack Rams the original. I am number 7. Well, you may be number 7, but you're number 1 in our hearts. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, everybody, as you come in. Don't be shy. Give us thumbs ups. And we are open for business when it comes to super chats. So you guys feel free to super chat us and all of that good stuff. I got to get comfortable. If you notice, I'm not in my outdoor studio. I'm in my indoor studio because it's freaking cold out there. Man, freaking cold. I guess, thank you for the thumbs up, Slack Ram. Slack Ram, the original F. Frog? I don't know. But we appreciate the 4 thumbs up. Now, just, Henry, it's hot out. What's your temperature, Henry? It's warmed up now to be 44 degrees here. I'm not liking this at all. I don't even want to drink my damn coffee this morning. My coffee is too damn sweet and I'm cold and we had a bunch of power outages yesterday because, I don't know, stupid telephone pole broke down or some BS and all that bull crap. And Jack says, I've done live streaming gaming videos where they were all from India, always asking me about Bollywood and Filipina buy in the add Filipina buy products. Well, I'm gonna tell you a secret. I don't know anything about Bollywood movies, absolutely nothing. I think there's plenty of Indian women that are absolutely beautiful, but I know nothing about any of that, to be honest. 72 for Henry, 81 for Jack. It is 44 degrees here, so thank you, so kiss my ass, is all I can say. It's gonna supposedly warm up, but I don't know, we'll have to see how it goes. Oh, man. So I can tell Lorelai was up last night checking on. I told Lorelai yesterday while we was out running around, yes, Jack, they keep requesting me to stand up. Oh, I'll stand up. Tell them to come to me. I'll stand up for them. I know movies, no shows, no actors, only some bad words. Bollywood is like the Hollywood in the US of A. While buy is wanted, yeah. You know, if they super chat me, I'll stand up for them, you know. May not like what you see, but I'll do it. Scotty's in the house. Good morning, Scotty. Good evening to you there. On my way to sleep, thanks up. Have a great dream. Thank you, Scotty. We appreciate you, buddy. I can tell you guys want to hear a funny story. I'll tell you a funny story. You ready for a funny story? Did my trolls leave already? Oh, fuck. But Henry did a good job. What did Henry do? What did Henry do that was a good job? Tell me. Give me words. I need words. Hey, Jack, for Scotty. I need to read it off of here. My neck's hurting. Let me look. So let's see here. Man, I look like shit this morning. Let's see. Then is hide the kids by so they can keep interested. There you go. Yeah. And hide the kids and nobody will can tell that you're a mommy of 39 kids or 50 kids or whatever Dennis is trying to say. Here, let me get my camera set up better so I look better. I can put my feet up. Oh my God. Oh, where was I? Help needed me a lot. Oh, as a moderator. Ah, I thought you maybe he was doing some kind of sexy dance or something. I'm just, just always asking. Third it is, don't have kids. She gave the kids away, Dennis. She sent them to Canada. I lost how many times I timed out trolls. I like trolls. Bai says, hide your craziness, Dennis. Dennis can't hide his craziness. Are you freaking crazy? Thank you, Henry. You're welcome. Now, here's a funny thing. No, let me tell you, you want to hear a funny story about Filipina Bai and Henry? You girls, you guys are all perked up now, right? So yesterday, Lorelai and I had to go somewhere before she ran off to work. And I told Lorelai, I said that, we've been really busy on the YouTube channel, blah, 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 blah. And things are going well. We're doing all these little morning live streams. And one good thing is Henry may have made a friend in the Philippines, in the Filipina Bai in the Providence may have made a friend in Henry. And Lorelai's, oh yeah, that's great because she likes Henry and Henry's a good guy and all that crap. But you gotta, oh my God, you gotta love women. I noticed last night that after Lorelai got home from work, she logged in and looked up Filipina Bai's web YouTube channel to find out who Henry is interested in, who he's made friends with, because she's like, well, it better not be a single girl. And well, it is a single girl because it's not for me because I'm married, but she had to go and dig through the stuff to see who we were all talking about because, the jealousy thing from the Filipina. I was surprised that Dennis didn't show up last night. I was putting needles in my eyeballs. There you go. I went to bed last night and I was tired. I'm getting better now though. That's right. You bring out his craziness, Bai. You make him crazy. Which isn't hard to do because, with Dennis, you got to realize one, he's from Canada. That's the big issue. So Lorelai had a Google or YouTube or whatever you want to call it. I saw that she logged in to see who you were, Filipina Bai, that Dennis may have interest in. So her curiosity and jealousy got in the way, Because she woke me up when she came in and a little bit after she got off from work and like, frozen brain syndrome. Well, we have a lot of that around here. We have a lot of that around here, guys. Everybody giving me thumbs up this morning so YouTube will like me. Oh man, I am still recuperating from that stinking concert on Sunday, but I think today's my day where I actually start to recuperate. I can kind of start feeling like I got to take a bunch of drugs today. I got to redo all of my medicines for the next 2 weeks today. So I feel like I'm starting to get back. Filipina Bai, yeah, Dennis, so many kids. Dennis probably has kids all over the world. He's a world traveler, Bai, and he likes them women. Dennis has probably left left orphans around the world. So, I'm trying to get caught up on the chat here because I'm old this morning. Today's, oh God. All right, there, I'm better. I'm trying to get better. All right. So what's everybody up to today? Dennis is busy harassing everybody. He has a soccer teams in every country, Jack says, yep. Update on Vi and Henry. Well, that's up to them to update. I will say I saw part of Vi's live stream the other night, and they have a very nice location there in the Philippines, a very nice house. I thought it was funny because she was cleaning her house at the time during the live stream with her clothes on, not like some of these other trashy hoes. But I thought it was funny because she was mopping and sweeping the exact same way Lorelai mops and sweeps, and uses a little squirt bottle of like fabric softener or whatever the hell's in the squirt bottle, So I just thought it was funny because it reminded me, I'm like, well, I guess all Filipinos clean the house the same way. And he says he's not saying unless you promise to pay for their honeymoon in cash up front. We're still friends. That's good. Even after you get married, you should be friends. I mean, I consider Lorelai a friend. Well, sometimes. I think they're still in the LDR phase, not the RLDR phase. Remember? I've come up with a new acronym and I'm going to become famous. You guys all need to share it throughout the world. What does RLDR stand for? Romantic long distance relationship. Man, it's early in the morning for me. So when you guys talk about this in the 200 years in the future, you got to reference that the great David came up with the new acronym, romantic long distance relationship. All right, got that, Dennis? So the question is, are they in a RDR or an LDR? That's the question. Bonnie says, I do chores every day. I do chores every day. I don't do them very well, and I don't do a lot of them. Our house is really dirty right now. I mean, really dirty. Really dirty. Somebody needs to come to my house and clean my house. RLDR. Romantic long distance relationship. Damn, Henry. Ooh, what does Bi think about that? Does she agree with you? I think she does. That's good. Just keep building on it. That my legitimate advice is just keep building on it. Don't stress over it. Don't overthink it. Don't underthink it. Don't worry about this and that because when you're in a long distance relationship, no matter with who, things get in the way. Communications go down. The internet in America will go out, or in the Philippines, or they will have a typhoon and they'll have power outages for 2 or 3 days. So just because you don't get to connect daily, every day, or however you're doing it, don't get stressed over that. Just pick it up and keep going. Henry says he'll have to remember. You got to remember that it's called an RLDR or that I invented it, Henry. Which is it? More important to remember that I invented it, so that somewhere in the history of the world, I get a tiny footnote saying what a genius I was, besides what's in my own mind. But I got to try to get some energy today. I got to try to clean. Now we know some people, and I also thought about a PLDR, platonic. So I've come up with platonic. So a PLDR is platonic, and an ILDR would be imaginary. Now those are, we know a lot of those people that are in the imaginary category too, and we know a lot of people who are in platonic ones, just because we're just friends with people, right? But I need to clean the house really bad. Or somebody needs to come clean my house. Hire by and bring her to the as well. That would be an awful lot of money. And my wife would not appreciate me bringing a Filipina to America, Dennis. I think she would not think that would be okay. Just letting you know, Dennis. In case you ever get married again, you know, you don't want to bring another female into your house. That's just tip number one. They usually don't like that. Dennis is the trolls. Yeah, all of you guys scare my trolls away. But we're used to Dennis. And we like Dennis. Dennis the Menace. Some of you folks, Dennis and I are old enough to remember that, and maybe Henry. Dennis the Menace was a TV show or a cartoon. Um, and that's what Dennis reminds me of. Dennis the Menace. I am a super T, a super troll. Yeah. Well, it's good to have goals, I mean, it would be cheaper for me to have her clean up my messy house. Yeah, but, you know, Mai doesn't want to clean your damn house. She doesn't want to clean your house. She doesn't even, nobody wants to clean your house, Jack. I don't want to I don't even want to clean my own house. But I need to do it. I need to get the kitchen cleaned back up, and I need to sweep today and mop today if I get some energy going. I'm trying to get my energy level. Oh, Jack says it would be, so I can't even read this morning, would be cheaper for me to have her clean up yeah, well, it would be. Of course it would be, Jack. I'd have to buy her a $3,000 plane ticket and pay immigration fees and pay an agency to bring her over. And it would probably take 18 months to 3 years to get her to come over just to clean the house. So, so Henry says he still's got the comic books of Dennis the Menace. See? Henry, that's why Dennis is here. He's looking for his manuscript back. He's looking for his Bible back. He's looking for his instructions on how to live, Henry. That's what Dennis is doing. And that's why he's trolling. He's trying to find, his childhood memories. So, trying to find his childhood memories. Oh, man. Uh-oh. And here's something funny. Man. Well, they might be worth some more money then. It's funny how many people has photoshopped photos of themselves with Vice Ganda down in Oklahoma, or sorry, she calls herself Queen Majesty VG, right? Yeah, VG. Queen Majesty VG. That's her name now. But I've been seeing on Facebook a bunch of Lorelai, not a bunch, but a few of Lorelai friends have photoshopped themselves to look like they were actually taking live pictures of her or with her, Kiko's in the house and says hello to me because I am the leader of the pack. Just stopped in and let y'all know that, oh man. Well, I knew that we hadn't heard from you a little bit, so I figured it was right around the corner. And I knew that she was in hospice, Kiko. So I know the kids were all coming in. So that's good to have them all there. So on Sunday, services will be tomorrow and Friday. Rough time right now. See y'all down the road. Take care. Well, Kiko, thoughts and prayers are with you. You know, if you need anything, just reach out. Seriously, if there's anything, I don't know what I can do, but if there's anything that I can do for you, just reach out and let us know. All right, buddy? Until then, you just enjoy the family time. Dennis is saying, sorry to hear that, Kiko. God bless you. So sad from Filipina. Sorry to hear that. Condolences, Kiko, from everybody. And Jack says it also. We all mean that because we know that your mom was, important and you done a great job in taking care of her and looking out after her. And so we're with you, buddy. We're with you, man. Oh, my head hurts. I need to get my hair cut. I'm a mess. Oh, I need to get a haircut today. I'm starting to look a little old. Starting to look a little old. We don't have anything planned. Okay, that's where I was going to go with this. Be safe, Kiko, from Young Bai. I had a dream last night that we were living back in the place that I like to live in. Over by the ocean in a small little house. But then I realized I just had to go pee. So, there you go. Oh, how do you block people on YouTube? You mean like when they're coming into chat? Like on the chat here, you can just simply go, there's usually 3 dots, right, Jack? Jack knows well because Jack has to block a lot of people. But usually in the chat, right, in the chat window, over by their name, there's these 3 little dots that says like report, and block, and something else. And so that's where it says block. But I was having what dream I was. I was dreaming I was out by the ocean fishing and the warm summer air. It was really nice. I remember the pier and the beach, and then I woke up and remembered I had to go to the bathroom. Yeah, Jack had a bad habit of time-outing Dennis when Dennis really didn't do anything wrong. On Dennis, I'm going to defend Dennis. So, but I think that's how you do it. If that's what you mean on your chats, you can do that. You can do it that way. My dog Lily woke up. I hear you, Lily. You okay, Lily? All I can see of Lily is her tail doing this. That's all her tail just doing this. She coming to spy on me, find out what's going on. She come in to check to see if there's any food to eat. So yeah, I think that's how you do it, right, Jack? 10 people in the house. Give us some thumbs up. Yeah, I think Jack's moderators. I think he can throw you into prison. He can throw you into debtor's prison. We actually, Well, Henry, I think I'm not logged in as me. I don't know if I can do it on my phone or not. Yeah, so what I'm looking at, Henry, is I've actually looked at that and I just clicked on like your name and I got a pop up window that says, and the chat shows me, sorry, I clicked on Jack's name. So I clicked on Jack. It says, I can still put you in timeout for old time's sakes. Below that, the message says, pin the message, report the message, remove the message. A little bit further down, it says author. You can look at the channel activity, remove as a managing moderator, put the user in timeout, and right below that, it says hide user on this channel. So I think that's how you do it. Three dots, then remove. Also, timeout is a great option, but you can just ignore them for the watch hours. That's right. And I actually prefer what Jack says. I prefer to just keep timing them out because you still get the watch hours, and she needs the watch hours, right? And so you just time them out and throw them in hell, throw them in troll prison, but they're still watching your stuff, and so you get credit for it. So nothing wrong with doing it that way. And I agree with Jack. That's kind of the best way to do it from my perspective. You know, because you can always tell your trolls. I just read something I'm going to tell you. You can always tell your trolls, look, yes, of course, your opinion matters, but just not to me. Enjoy time out. Clink. That's good. It's the best way to do it, Henry. Just time them out. They usually get tired and move on. You know, they're just, what they do, Henry, is they go after young channels, small channels, because they're really hoping to get into a pissing contest or a fight with somebody. That's what they want. They really are hoping to do that. They know with older channels, kind of like mine, you know, they're going to get embarrassed and have to run away. So, Jack says, Philip and By in the Providence, do you have live streams on your channels? She does. I have a dead stream. That's what we heard. We heard more. You have more things dead than that. They are pervert. I want to block them. Crazy people and disrespect. Well, all right, Filipino. Let me give you some advice from an old guy. Don't take it seriously. They are perverts. Period. But don't take it personal. And what I mean by this, and I know this is hard for a lot of people to do, but you got to realize you have a means to an end. So what is your goal? Where do you want to accomplish? And if we have to use trolls or bad people to get where we need to be, well, then that's on them. It's not on us. So I know that it's hurtful and shameful and disgusting, but you can time them out and you can do this. And if they're really bad, you can block them, do anything you want, but it's just going to come with the territory, and it's only going to continue to be that way. It's not going away this week, next week, or the week after. So you kind of got to get a thicker skin on YouTube. People call me all kinds of names. What do I give a shit? And why is because they don't pay my bills. You know, these people are keyboard warriors, meaning they would never have the balls to stand up to my face and say the things they say because they're keyboard warriors. And that's how we got to think about these people. They're not worth our time of getting upset, but it is worth us taking advantage of whatever we can get out of them. Chasing Tail says, if you have good mods, you don't have to worry. Yep, and Henry's a good mod. Yes, Jack. It is. Sound like you need to go see a urologist? Yes. Is it a urologist or a proctologist? Proctologist. Zombie streams? Yes. Dennis would probably have zombie babies. Philip By in the province says, I don't see any on your channel. Just wait. Wait, Jack. Deacon Forrest, that's a great perspective. Well, thank you, Deacon. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And also give us a thumbs up. And remember, Super Chat is open, Deacon. Yeah, they are everywhere. They are. But just take advantage of it. You just can't take it, hello, Deacon. You can't take it seriously. It's not a personal attack on you. You got to remember, they want you to think it's a personal attack. But it can't be a personal attack because they don't know you. They don't have any effect on your life unless you let them. So just take advantage of them and they go away. Trust me. They go away. when you don't let them rub you wrong, they go away. Bullies only bully people when they can get the reaction they want. When a bully doesn't get the reaction, they quit bullying and they move on. And that's what keyboard warriors are. Proctologist is for the brown eye. Oh, all right, yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking. Dentist needed, though. I see the tab now. Oh, I see the tab now. Okay. Jack is going to help you out. We always have a very friendly chat. Deacon, if you don't know, we are by far, the greatest YouTube channel on the entire planet of the earth. I know you're probably new to the group, but we are. It's just the way it is. And we're not shy to tell you how great we are. Henry says hello to Deacon. So, means that I will not take them seriously. Yes, don't take them seriously. No, not at all. Who gives a shit? Who cares what other people think, right? I mean, do they pay your bills? Do they sleep with you at night? No, who cares? And Deacon saying hello. Everybody say hello to Deacon, because Deacon Frost from the Blaze movie. What was that guy's name? Deacon Frost comes from the vampire movie. What was the guy's name? Wesley Snipes stars in. Is it Blade? Blaze? Something like that? Uncle Dave. At least I'm not a Grandpa Dave. Or something like that, Lola, or what do they call that old grandpa person? I'll take anything, Sir Kuya, what the hell they were, people always just call me, I don't know. And to my grandpa, Dad, Dennis is everybody's grandpa, he's so old. Blade, yeah. They were good movies. My leg fell asleep. They were good movies. He made a return in the Wolverine thing. So yeah, don't take him seriously. Henry says, my lovely little troll is now afraid of me and won't come around anymore. Yeah, but it's, to me, I don't know, I find trolls fun. I find people that think they're tough funny. Because I may be old now and I may be disabled, but people like Henry and I, Henry, you and I both have been around the block many of times, and right? Come on. Or he could be Kuya Dave, Brother Dave, Kuya. Wait, I was trying to think of that song. Kubaya. Isn't that the same thing? Is it Kuyabaya? Man, I'm so tired this morning. Kumbaya. What is that song? Isn't there a song? Kumbaya, my friend. Kumbaya, my friend. Man, you guys don't. If you don't want me to sing, you got to super chat me $24 million. EJ says, look at me, I'm so tough. Ooh. Well, I'm glad that you feel tough, I think it's important that you take pride in yourself, and if you look in the mirror and you got to go, ooh, look at me, I'm so tough. I think that's a good thing. I think it builds your confidence. And I know a lot of people that need their confidence built. And so you just go for it. You go for it, all right? You just do that. You stand in front of those mirrors and go, look at me. I'm so tough. Oh gosh, goody goody. I'm so tough. Just look at me. I think I want to encourage you to do that because maybe someday you will be. It's kind of like the little choo choo that keeps saying, I could, right? So, Dennis, I sub to Buy Good while your video showing off your dresses. What by the. Oh, Henry, do you allow that? Oh, now. Uh, Apparently EJ can't spell whatever they're trying to spell, but when you got to stand in front of the mirror and talk about how tough they are. I feel tougher when you're inside me. Good. I am glad that I was able to affect you and motivate you and go inside your peon brain and maybe expand it a tiny bit. So that makes me feel good. Thank you very, very, very much. Man, that made me feel good to know that I got inside your tiny peon brain. Man, that's probably the best thing that's happened all morning. Deacon Frost says, oh no, Dennis, you're crazy. You're on my top list troll. Dennis is my favorite troll too. Oh yeah, got to say hi to EJ because there's his feelings may get hurt. Henry's having a good time. Be inside my soul. I took your soul. I once you have made a chat on my channel, I take your soul. I am the soul taker. So you're so dignity and tough. You don't need to put so many weird letters. When you spell properly, you don't have to do that. And maybe it's because you're not pronunciating very well. So maybe if you slow down your thoughts, you could do better. But whatever works for you. Well, we love you too. Everybody loves you, buddy. Everybody loves you. That video is making me crazy. Oh my God, Dennis. I really was. I was more impressed by the fact that my wife and her mop and sweep the damn floors the same way. I'm like, you know, like, I'm watching my wife in the Philippines clean up the house, mop and sweep the floor. Because what do? They sweep the floor, they mop the floor, then they re-sweep the floor. Somebody's message is getting held back because they're trying to be provocative. They're trying to get under somebody's skin and it's not working. Watch more videos, Dennis. That's right. That's what you tell them. That's what you tell them. Say, we love having you here. You just keep watching those videos and making comments. You keep super chatting us. You keep thumbs upping us up. You keep subscribing to the channel. EJ, man, you're still having troubles, are you? Well, I'm not for sure where you're from, but I feel bad for you, buddy. Or ma'am. I'm not for sure if you're a buddy or a girl, but whatever. It doesn't really matter in this context now, does it? Our new EJ friend. Look at me, notice me, you little small. It's all right. We appreciate you. If you want to super chat us, you can. If you super chat us, I'll keep talking to you even more and more. Not good what you're doing. It's okay, Deacon. We don't mind trolls. We don't mind them. What it happens is for all of you guys, and this is just good knowledge. The more trolls you have, the more chats you have, the bigger your channel, YouTube sees the live stream going, and the more they push it out to other people. So he's actually doing us a huge favor. And I appreciate that. And that's why I want him to stay. I truly, honestly want my trolls to stick around. Because we have enough moderators and friends that if they get truly inappropriately, we'll just knock the shit out of them. So we don't worry about it. Ah, that's a good question. Deacon, where are you from? Yeah, from By is asking where you're from. Let's see. Henry, it's all good. Yeah, man. Has your daddy come to pick you up from the grocery store to buy you milk yet? Probably no, and it shows. You can call me Daddy Pet Kangaroo. You can call me Daddy and come pet my kangaroo. Oh, he's from Michigan. Deacon Frost is from Michigan. Wow. Jack, Deacon Frost is from Michigan. Hello, Vincent the Troll. Kangaroos, yeah, he's a kangaroo butt sniffer. That's what Vincent is. Vincent doesn't come around anymore often either. Jack, oh boy. Filipino by in the Providence. Nice meeting you, Deacon. I'm from Michigan too. Captain King. Oh, I loved that show when I was a little kid. You guys ever eat Captain Crunch cereal? That's some of the nastiest cereal. It leaves a weird film on your mouth. It tastes good the first bite or two, but man, it leaves a weird, filmy, tasty stuff on your mouth. I don't know what it is, but it's gross. Yeah, Jack's from Michigan. He used to be the mayor of what the hell's the name of that town in Michigan? Jack, that you were the mayor of? Flint? Yeah, Flint, right? You were the mayor of Flint? Yeah, Captain Crunch destroys your roof of your mouth, and it does taste nasty. Vincent does like bestiality. You're correct. I'm telling on you, Vincent. Vincent doesn't mind. Vincent doesn't mind. Yeah, isn't that kind of weird? Like a fatty, greasy. It's just disgusting. It's I don't know how. I don't know. It's disgusting. I know kids will eat anything, but as an adult, I don't know how you eat things like Fruit Loops and Captain Crunch and all of that weird children's cereal. Yeah, Jack was the mayor of Flint, and he had to come in and fire the police department, and just yeah, and he also had to get rid of the Water City people, right? Because didn't they have a big water issue that you had to solve, Jack? So, but thank you all for subscribing to the channel, being here. Vincent does like, I will tell you, EJ, I know for a fact that Vincent very much likes hyenas. And he really likes doing something very special to those hyenas. So, yeah, but, so Jack's one of those northern boys too. You know, somebody was trying to convince my wife the other day. She came home from a party or something, and she's like, "Oh, I heard Minnesota was a really good place to live. They got this big mall, and they got a lot of jobs, and all of this stuff in Minnesota." And I'm like, and I flatly told her, I said, "Look, because we know people, Filipinos that are living in Minnesota." I told my wife, I said, "Look, somebody could give you $250,000 a year job or better. They could give us a free house in Minnesota, and we still will not go live in freaking ass Minnesota. It's too damn cold. I don't give a shit what they give us. We're not living in Michigan, Minnesota, or anywhere up there. Not doing it." Vincent, I'm a hyena. Do you like hyenas? So of course, we just talked about that. Keep up. Keep up with the chat. We just talked about that. Where are you at now? Deacon says, "Wow, I don't think she can handle my kangi." Chasing Tails, come on up here. That's right. Yeah, it's too damn cold, my friend. I can barely stand Arkansas. That's what I told Lorelai. Because oh man, you guys should move to Minnesota. No, it's 40 degrees outside and I'm freezing to death. No, Chasing Tail. I appreciate all of you people that live up north because somebody has to do it. But there's no way in hell I'm going any further north than Bentonville or the state line just to, no, I ain't going anywhere north. No. My vision is south. We were going to Durant, Oklahoma the other day. And Durant is south of us if you got, or Durant, depending on how you pronounce it. I don't know. I don't really care. Wow, Vincent Snort. Jack is getting on to Vincent. Vincent, you know. What year did Jack serve as mayor? He served mayor between 1985 and 1999. He's been there a long time. He's filthy rich. I mean, filthy, stinking filthy rich. Come down to Henry. This is what the funny thing was this. So, and I know Henry knows the lay of our land really well. So if you go south out of my part of the country, at some point, about an hour and 15 minutes, you got to go either left or right. Left goes down by Little Rock and into Alabama, Florida, Mississippi. Right goes into Oklahoma, into Texas. And I'm always so excited about going down to the Gulf and thinking, oh my God, I want to go so badly, that we're driving along. And at the last minute, I realized, holy crap, I'm not going to the Gulf, to Alabama or Mississippi today. I got to go to Oklahoma. So I got to make sure I go right versus left to get into Oklahoma. So, but man, my brain was all excited for about 5 minutes. Going, oh yeah, God, I'm making the turn to go down south. Ooh, I'm gonna be warm, you know. But nah, we went to Oklahoma. So, yeah. Yeah, we just got to get it figured out. We got a lot of financial things going on. Things are up in the wind, and moving is so difficult. And with all of my disabilities, me physically moving us is going to be a gigantic nightmare. So, we're hoping in the spring, man. We're hoping. EJ says, a black man served as mayor during this time. And what's your point? Black men can't serve as mayors? Man, that's kind of racist. I think people, it doesn't matter what color you are, if you got the competence and the skills, then, you know, anybody can do anything. I didn't say between 1983 and 1987. I said between 1983 and 1999. Just listen, it's okay. There isn't a Jack Hobson anywhere on the list of Flint mayors. Who said anything about Flint, Michigan? And you got to pay better attention, all right? You got to pay better attention. You know, you gotta listen, not think. A black man was president one time, 2 times actually, if you want to consider Bill Clinton. Jack Thompson has never been mayor. How do you know he's never been mayor? I think about running for president someday. I ran for president this time and didn't get anywhere but out the door. I'll add an extra lead to the water supply. You know. I would, yeah, where did Jack Hobson serve? Man, Rochester, get with the program. Do you have a hearing problem or a comprehension problem? I don't know what it is. So, man. And how do you know his real name is Jack Hobson? Oh, because everything on YouTube is real. Everything's authentic. You know, everybody's real name, that's really their real name. You know, come on. You are gullible. You're going to be one of our funnest ever. But I would like to run for president. Well, no, I take that back. I don't want to run for president. I want to be the president. I don't want to do any of the damn work to get there. I just want to be told, all right, you're president now. Okay, that sounds good. Maybe Vincent says, oh, maybe he served as mayor in that shit-ass EJ. You never know. I don't, well, that's it. Man, I don't either. I tell people my name is George Bush. You know, like, wow, I'm George, how are you? And I change my name every other day, just depending. You know, What I like to do when I go to restaurants, when the waitress comes up and they say, "Hi, my name is Debbie," I'm like, "Wow, Debbie, my name is Debbie." I get better service that way. You know, it's kind of weird when they're a girl. They got a girl name, and but it works. You can try it sometime. Somebody coming to your house to do work. You go into a restaurant, just say, "Yeah, wow." Well, I'll tell you a story. I quit using my real name when I got out of prison because, my name was in the media so much after, that mass homicide that I got convicted for. Not saying I did it, but I am just saying my name was dragged through the media so much for so many years, you know, that I quit using my real name. That way people couldn't equate me to that mass murder that happened, you know. Those, well, that's okay. Rochester, New York. Well, I've never been there. No, how's it? Have you ever been there? Is Rochester a nice place? I can't imagine anything in New York being nice, especially not Buffalo. I got a body count too. Yeah, I mean, I ate a lot of chickens back then, and they got on to me about all those damn chickens I ate. I mean, they weren't real happy with, you know, but that's okay. I think we all have a body count because don't they say your body count is how many people you sleep with or you have slept with? I think isn't that the new term for that? What's your body count? But it is. So they're just reprobates. I don't know. Whatever makes you happy. Oh, are you leaving, y'all? Are you leaving us? Well, bye. We'll miss you. I promise, EJ. We will think about you very often. We will. We'll think about you often. I know you love us. We we are so freaking lovable on this channel, and you know, so glad you have your hip boots on, right? You need hip boots. Hell, around here you need waders. The shit gets so deep on this channel, you gotta have waders. I mean, up to here. And I got some waders out in the garage. I wonder if they fit me anymore. So I haven't worn them in a while. I hope they don't have any holes in them because these are like $500 pair of waders. I've had them for years. They're really good quality Orvis waders, really good quality ones. I hope they're still in good shape. And yep, getting deep in here. It's always getting deep in here. I have to replace my headboard every year because of all the notches. Notches like I live with beavers. I didn't think they had wood in the Philippines. I thought you had a concrete headboard in the Philippines. So they must be some tough chewing beers. But I think but isn't that the new term that I hear? People are, when they go out on dates, they meet somebody and they're talking and they start to like each other and they go, well, what's your body count? Somebody like me who's old, I would go, well, I did kill that guy in the 11th grade, and then there's the guy in the war, and then there was this, and that. And I'm like, no, no, no. I mean, how many people have you slept with? No, I get it. Oh, that. I thought you meant how many dead bodies are buried out back, like, Ted Bundy or somebody. Let's see. Would be likely hourly paid motel room. Something you don't mention to your, yes. Not just funny. But I heard that a while back, and I did. When I first heard the terminology body count, I was strucken. I heard it on a podcast or something, and I'm like, body count. Are they saying that that guy unlived people? Is that what, or that girl, you know? And she was talking about like, oh, I don't know, maybe it's in the mid 20s, and I'm like, what in the hell? Who in the hell are they talking to? And so I had to pay attention to figure out who's this person who has unalived 20 something people, you know? And then I figured out what they were talking about. I'm so old. I mean, I'm just, I really did. This has probably been 18 months, 2 years ago. Since we were back in the States, I heard that. And it was yeah, I'm just flabbergasted. I'm like, damn, look, I get that, women kill people all the time, but 25 freaking people? How in the hell do you get away with that? And still be out where you can do a podcast, And I thought, and I studied serial killers out of a hobby when I was in high school. I was or in early college. I studied human behavior, and serial killers is one of them. And I'm sitting there thinking, man, I've never heard of this person. How do I not know who this woman is who's put 25 people in the ground? Well, that's not what that meant. And then it turned out she was only like 19 years old, and so, and then it started to not make sense to me anymore. And so I had to listen closer and closer. And then they were talking about her favorite position, and that wasn't related to dead bodies at all. So I'm like, oh. Subscribe to the Trolls so we can have something to play with every day since they will get notifications. That's right, subscribe. Trolls, please subscribe. Subscribe to our channel. Make us grow, grow, grow. Hi, Daisy. Oh, you got something on your nose. You guys want to see Daisy? Come here. All right, I'm not going to. All right. Everybody say hi to the dog. No, look at the camera. All right, there's no food up here, so go lay down. My dog doesn't have a body account at all. Nada, zero, nada. My wiener doesn't have body count. Oh, man. I don't know how we get these little early morning chads off into the ditch like we do, Jack, Henry. I think you guys might be a bad influence on somebody good like me, Well, I've been watching the weather a little bit so that I can see if I'm going to go fishing. I might go fishing this week for sure. You didn't do it. And apparently, do we have another hurricane coming this way? Henry, have you been watching the weather? Down where you're at, do we have another one coming? I've been watching some of the footage from the Carolinas and the Tennessee about the damage, about the flooding, all of that stuff, man. There's a major damage in eastern Tennessee and western Kentucky, I guess. Not Kentucky, sorry, western Carolinas. So, and we like the Carolinas. We vacation there quite a bit. We love Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach didn't get hit, but we like Myrtle Beach. It's just too cold during the winter. We were going to live in Myrtle Beach because we liked it so much. But when we realized it got just as cold in Myrtle Beach during the winter as it does in Arkansas, well, that didn't do us any good. So they don't know where the hurricane, here's the funny thing, of course. They say there's a new one coming up, right? This is just a little bit ago. And the very beginning, when they first started talking about this, they were talking about how it was going to go and hit the exact same part of Florida again. Now they're saying it's going to hit anywhere from Mexico all the way down to Miami. Well, no crap, it's going to hit somewhere between there. So they're not being able to predict anything at this point, you know. So yeah, now they've closed it up and saying, maybe it hit Louisiana, you know, maybe it's not as wide, but now maybe it gets down to Miami, you know. They don't know. They won't know until early next week. Haven't been watching. All right, Filipina Buy is back. Welcome back. Welcome back. So who knows where this one's gonna go? But hopefully, maybe it'll just peter out and nothing will happen. So maybe that'd be a good thing. She's trying to find one that you might like, Dennis. That's what it is. Looks like Scotty B released a new video if you guys didn't see that. I haven't watched it yet, but I plan on it. 3 more coming in succession. Well, you're safe where you're at. So I don't know why you're watching the weather. What you doing, Dennis? Yeah, we know what Dennis is doing. Dennis, put that down and go wash your hands. Philippines, I had coffee with my friend. I slept over here. Nice. I think it's good. Pajama party. Dennis, mine's always in the gutter. But if you know, but pajamas are ugly these days. Have you guys noticed that? Pajamas are ugly. A friend? Ooh, Jack is questioning. Filipina says, no party here, Dennis. You know. Your daughter lives in Florida. All right. So you are being watchful just in case she needs to evacuate and come hang out, right? You got the room set up just in case they need to vacate to your place? I'm not a party woman. Yes, childhood friend. I think Jack was trying to indicate, was it a boy or a girl? You know, but in the Philippines, it's hard to tell sometimes whether they're boys or girls. You know, that's one thing that's always amazed me about Asian countries. It really is hard to tell who's the boy and who's the girl. Trust me, we just went to a concert in Durant, Oklahoma, you know, and it was one ugly dude dressed up as a lady. Dude wants to be a lady. Ooh. So I think that's what they're trying to poke fun at Henry about. They're trying to poke Henry the bear. Henry says, just seeing rain right now. Jack is agreeing with me. Yep, I'm right. He's trying to indicate that you were with a boy, not a girl, so that Henry would get jealous. But Henry's above and beyond that. Henry's comfortable in his own skin. I don't date Filipino men, yucky. Yeah, you know, the funny thing is, and granted, now look, we have a lot of Filipino friends that live in the Philippines who are married to Filipino men. I mean, a lot. And they all say the same, yucky. We're married to them, but yucky. And their penises are small. That's why the Filipinos like to marry American men, because, you know, just saying. At least that's what they tell me, you know. Jack says, all men, turn around, abort mission. And then damn, I know. Well, just telling you, that's what they tell me. I'm not making this shit up, man. I'm just telling you what Filipinos tell me, both in the Philippines and the ones that come to America. That they all know. They got, you know, everybody talks about how a lot of Filipinos want to marry an American guy or a Western guy because of the money. And that's not true. It's because they're tired of them being itty bitty and they want something that's not itty bitty. So that's really the truth about it. Henry says, oh, Dennis would be the jealous one. Yeah, he would be. That's right. I'm just telling you, everybody thinks it's all about the money. No, it's not about the money. I mean, I'm sure the money's nice, but, you know, that's not what the Filipinos want, boys. So, I'm just telling you, if you're interested in dating a Filipina, just understand their motivation's not financial. You know, you got to remember they're not the number one country in the world that watches Jack's favorite website. I can't remember what it's called. Um, they call Dave the Stretcher. Dennis Jones. For nothing, but the Philippine people watch the biggest. I can't remember what that's called. Pornhub, yeah. And you think it's the men watching it? No, the men like in the Philippines. A lot of the men like men, so why would they watch that? So it has to be the women, right? You know, looking for the men, right? I'm just telling you, man. You know, some of us are smart. Some of us are smart people. So you guys think it's all about the money? It has nothing to do with money. There's no money. Yeah, that's a bit of one. Oh, that's right. Yes, I'm saying prayers for them and by sinners. That's right. The whole country for being an extremely religious country. You know, you know. I don't want to pick on the Philippines today. You know, but just saying. Same thing with Thailand. Isn't Thailand Buddhist mainly? You know, I mean, how do the Buddhists equate that to Ladyboy versus the Buddhist religion? I wonder how they think of that. Number one in text messages is number one in watching those sites, and welcome to the Philippines. Yeah, well, and they have to be number one in selfies, right? Isn't that the key? They have to be number one when it comes to watching or taking selfies. Because at the concert the other night, you know, you got 5,000 people in this arena, and every one of them's taking selfies of themselves watching the 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 show, which I thought was funny. I'm filming the show; they're filming themselves watching the show, which is okay. But I just thought that was funny, you know, just funny. But that's okay. But I really do. I wonder. Bai is doing her part, Dennis. Bai is doing her part. She's got uh, she's got Henry doing his part. They're, so what the hell is the clock doing? Well, Jack was what I told Lorelai. I said, hurry up and take your pictures or your food is gonna go bad. This is ridiculous. You know, I'm spending 100 freaking dollars on this meal and it's gonna take you 10 minutes to even bother to eat it after it arrives to the table. I'm already done eating, you know, and you haven't even started yet because you're still taking pictures. Eat your food. Uh-oh, uh-oh, watch out. She knows how to do timeout now. She'll put us all in timeout, especially Dennis, because Dennis is the bad one. I'm really the good one, you know. If you don't believe me, just ask. I'll keep telling you. I'm the good one. See this thing says, I'm so old I used to go to the store as a kid and buy cigarettes with a note. I never did, but I remember that happening. I'm so old. Excuse me. Jack says, that's my Aussie. That's my big pet peeve. Oh, about the food issue? Yeah. It's just crazy, right? And I get it, but look, it doesn't take 10 minutes to take a picture. Just hurry up and do it, and then eat your food. But you got to do this, and now you got to do a reels, and you got to see if you can get the steam in slow motion coming off of the enchiladas or whatever. Maybe I'm hungry for Mexican food, whatever the hell it may be, But it's kind of like, man, just eat the food, please. Let's eat. So if I'm done, I gotta wait 30 minutes for you to eat your cold food. Maybe we should start sending it back. Can you take this back? It's cold. Well, yeah, but it's been sitting here for 30 minutes on your table, you know? Oh my God, now I tell you, the latest. Ugh. So we're having the big Halloween party, right? Which wasn't supposed to be a big Halloween party. But Lorelai told me yesterday that, and I don't understand this, that we're having a Halloween party. But I think I think if I understood, because I closed my ears and quit listening, was she said that two different people are going to come to the house while she's not here and decorate for Halloween. So my wife is going to let two different females come into our house when she's not here and decorate her house. I think I'm going to go somewhere during that time so I can't be accused of talking to them. I don't know, man. I think it's a trap. And he says, okay, yeah. So I don't know what's going on with that, but apparently now they got so many Halloween decorations for this very simple party that was just going to be some food and a few friends, that they got so much planned that now they got a crew of people that are going to come over and decorate our house for Halloween. Man, I sure the quote, let's eat, doesn't happen because of pictures and videos and uploading with filters, music, subtitles, live streaming setups, etc., etc., etc. I agree. Henry agrees with me. It's kind of like a setup, right, Henry? So I think I need to. Maybe I'll just do a live stream. When they come to decorate, I'm gonna get all of you guys on the live stream, and you guys can be my eyewitnesses as I didn't do anything inappropriate. Okay, Henry, Jack, everybody, Filipina. So we're going to guard against. Well, exactly what did they do when they were? Well, you're the one invited them over to come decorate. I don't want anything to do with your stinking party because there's no chili. Halloween party with no chili? How can that be? My safe zone would be Home Depot 8 miles away. You got that right. Lost signal in the Philippines. And well, we appreciate you coming back. The good thing is, and I was telling Henry this, when you do live streams like this, you got people coming in and out, it actually helps the algorithm and it makes your numbers look bigger and better than they are. My good friend, Mr. Coffee, my therapist says thoughts don't count. My therapist says your thoughts don't count. Directing them at me, he says, we don't care what you think. Dika and no chili for Halloween is no fun. I agree, right? I mean, when she first started this, it was like, oh, because we just had a big party, and it wasn't a big party, but just had a freaking tropical party, and she's like, oh, but I want to have, and we're just going to keep it simple and have some Halloween-y food, and fine. So now we're up to like 30 to 50 people confirmed. Now we're looking at a team coming in to decorate. This is not going well for me, and there's no chili. So I'm going to make my own damn chili, and they can kiss my chili ass because I like chili. And I want cornbread with my chili, and I'm going to make chili, and I'm going to have cornbread, and they can all kiss my ass. So I don't know what food they're bringing. So they're all debating. Starting to rain. Rain is coming for Filipina Bay in the province. Good. We need some rain here. We really do. But we also I need my grass to die because it's cold out, right? And I don't want the grass to keep growing. I want it just to die so I can quit paying my lawn mowing guy. Yeah, it's a big party now. Big party. And that was not what was sold to me on day one. Oh, there are probably going to be six to 10 people here. You know, we're just going to cook some food. And yeah, all right, yeah. So, and now it's some gigantic costume party I'm supposed to dress up for. And we apparently have matching outfits now. And I'll do a live stream during the party for you guys too. I will. We're going to do a live stream during the party. That's the only thing that keeps me sane. Deacon Frost, my American friend here in the Philippines that has a restaurant bar, made really good chili until he remarried to another Filipina and the chili sucked and the burgers are straight trash now. Well, why do you think it changed, Jack? I mean, you got to follow that up. What was the problem? Why did a different Filipina take his cooking and turn it into garbage? What happened? I can put down fake grass. Yeah, well, I like my grass. I'm just tired of paying my lawn mowing guy. He's supposed to be here today. Hopefully, it'll be the last time this winter or this year for this season. But here in this part of the country, if we get like, what do they call that, an Indian summer, like in late October, and it warms up to 80s and 90s and rains a little bit, our grass comes back alive. And then I got to pay them some more to mow the yard. Grass, mini skirts, and fig leaves. That's what our costume should be, right? I'm not going to tell you what our costumes are. I'm not. I'm going to make you see. Here's what we're going to do for Halloween. I'm going to do a live stream, and you're going to have to try to guess and figure out which one of the guests I am. See if you can identify me at the party. All right? That's going to be your number one goal. And whoever gets it right will get, yes, an autographed picture of me. So whoever can guess me, because we're having the costume party, can say, that is him. That's him. That's Dave. That's him. You will get an autographed picture of me. Grass mini skirts and fig leaves. That would be a good party. But my wife wouldn't tolerate that. She would say it was my fault somehow, you know. But let's see, what is going on? We're having a big party. They're going to be making, I don't know, man, I'm so tired of it. So it was her fault to change all the recipes from the U.S. recipes. And so it made it the locals would like it. They call it American burger, not straight trash. Angelique's burger, that tastes cheap. Oh, yeah. Punk 'em. That's it. Puke 'em. Puke 'em, punk 'em. Yeah, you know, look. Oh, I thought you were trying to say puke. Puke and punk 'em. We even have some kind of weird 3D ghost imagey shit and thingy that now that floats around the house. So, yeah, I think if you got a recipe that works, why change it? But then again, if he's married to her and they got a restaurant bar and she's the boss lady and he probably doesn't want to put up with her drama or her BS and, then, and he goes downhill, right? So it's kind of probably what it is, Jack. Why, at some point in time, we finally give up and go, it's not worth the fight. It's not. We do the best we can But at some point in time, you got to just go, I got to pick my battles. And so, do I want to fight and argue and be miserable, or do I want her just to run the business in the ground? One of the two. She's known as the Black Widow of the city. So, is she related to your mother, Jack? Come on, that was a good one. So, yeah, you know, maybe she's trying to poison him. Yeah, she's related. Maybe she's your auntie, your sister, your mama's sister. You know, maybe that's what it is. Well, but if I tell guys this all the time, and this is honest. Look, whether the relationship is good or bad, but if you're happy with it, then that's on you. Just don't complain about it. So if you're miserable in your relationship and you're choosing to stay there, then you don't have any right to bitch. You can always leave, and I'm real big on that. And that's a job. That's family relationships. If you got a mother, brother, father who's just makes your life ever living hell, you got the right to pack up and move on. You don't have to stay in those. And if you knowingly hook up with somebody that has that type of history or record or ideology behind them, then that's on you. Henry says, sounds like my sister. She's the only one I knew can burn water. That's funny. That is funny. That is funny. Burning water. Smoke on the water. But, no. She dates, gets married to retired veterans, rich, and then they die somehow. She's on the third one right now. My mom stopped at number 2. Mr. Coffee says, make like a rubber and roll. Amen, brother. Jack says his mama can burn water and the pot. Don't burn pot. Pot's too expensive to burn, to waste. You don't want to do that. Make rubber and roll on. I agree, man. I'm just, I tell people all the time, and this old saying, it's not like I invented it, but what's worse than being in a bad relationship for one day? Being in a bad relationship for one day more, right? I didn't make that up. You can say I did and give me credit for it, because I'm a genius. She can make a rubber cake. Henry tomorrow. Filipina Bai is saying goodbye, I think, to us because she's getting rain and having internet issues. I bet you what's going on in her part of the world. And she's going to be missing Henry. She's going to be dreaming of Henry. Big bad Henry. That was John Henry, right? The song John Henry. Saying, all right to you, Filipino, we understand. And that's what I mean. You when you're in a LDR, romantic, long distance relationship, you just got to roll with it. Bad weather's going to come. Shit's going to happen. People got to go to work. You got to go to the store. Just shit's going to happen. Just don't worry about it. Well, she doesn't live where you live, Jack. So are you trying to say that she's a liar, Jack? Is that what you're trying to do? You're trying to cause trouble between her and Henry by going, Henry? Well, but she doesn't live where you live, Jack. So there you go. How's that? All right, my friends, it is time to get off of here for the morning time. Let's get off of here. Everybody go rest. I thank you for the thumbs up, the shouts out, the super chats, the helping me keep our trolls going as long as we could because they're always fun. And so I I got to work on my drugs today. So that's what I need to go do now is go work on my drugs, refill my druggy thingies, and then order my refills and all that. So I need to work on that this morning. So, but we appreciate everybody being here. Bye bye, Vincent. I know how much you love us all. Vincent Snort. So, all right, everybody, take care. We appreciate you. And remember, tomorrow night's live is at 7 p.m. We'll probably do one in the morning again. I don't know. But all right, take care, everybody. See you soon.